Hello everyone. Welcome to our 2023 Oscar results video. The Academy Awards took place last night or a couple of nights ago or whatever. And yeah, we are here to break down what predictions me and Michael got right, what predictions me and Michael got wrong, and yeah, just go through all the awards and yeah, have a good conversation. So yeah, Michael, I assume you didn't stay up until 3:30 to watch the awards.
You are right. And you know, I don't know if I did. Should I regret my decision? Was it a wild fun time?
Well, it wasn't. I'll tell you what actually helped. First off, though,
Drugs.
America have gone to daylight savings.
Yes, I did know that.
American daylight savings, so it's only 4 hours to the East Coast and 7 hours to the West Coast compared to the UK, when normally it's an hour more, which meant that, yeah, the ceremony started at midnight instead of 1 a.m., which, you know, I appreciate.
Yeah.
So it finished an hour earlier. That didn't happen last year because the UK had already switched to daylight savings or whatever, and normally in the past, the ceremony has been in February. It happens there, well, neither country has switched.
Yeah.
So this fell right in the...
Fortuitous.
Yeah, it fell right in the Goldilocks zone. There's these 2 Sundays every year in spring where America, the gap is only 4 hours to the East Coast here in the UK. So that was fortunate. That was nice. We'll take those.
Yeah.
We'll take those wins. But yeah, as for the ceremony itself, yeah, it wasn't that good. I mean, well, look, it was a normal Oscars. Jimmy Kimmel had a bit at the end when he walked off the stage where he said, you know, Academy Awards without incidents, telecasts without incident, and he changed it from 0 to 1. It's like, you know, the Simpsons, when Homer is leaving the power plant in the Simpsons theme song or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a pretty typically hilarious move from Jimmy Kimmel, to be honest. Well done him.
The movie Everything Everywhere All at Once absolutely smacked it out of the park, really.
Yeah.
And it was the first time since Slumdog Millionaire a movie had won that many Oscars at the Academy Awards. So yeah, it was a very good night for for that movie. And you know the old saying, Michael, or the new modern saying, I should say, never bet against the Chinese.
Yes.
We kind of bet against the Chinese. We didn't really. That's the thing. We thought there would be quite a lot of variety in our predictions. That was not really the case. It was Everything Everywhere All at Once, just dominating, and the alarm bells for me went off right away when Jamie Lee Curtis won for Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah.
And she did that ahead of Angela Bassett, and that was when I was like, oh shit. Like, yeah. I mean, obviously we picked Everything Everywhere All at Once for some awards, but there were a lot of other awards where we didn't, and it was clear to me that movie is gonna take a lot of Oscars, and indeed it did.
We did underestimate them.
Yeah, we did, which, I mean, we still picked them for some, but yeah, that was the main story from the night. Again, an incredible story considering it came out literally like a year ago. So yeah, anything else to say on last night, Michael? Did you see anything you like?
No, yeah, I mean, like, at the end of the day, I feel like I was hoping, like, I was a bit confused because it took me a while to even remember the Oscars had happened, because usually I get, like, messages from you on Skype about, like, you know, all the exciting, crazy things that happened. So pretty much as soon as I woke up and kind of began to realize, oh, wait, I don't have any messages, I was like, okay, it must not have been very exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said you wanted one normal Academy Award, and you got it. Do you feel happy, Luke? Are you proud?
I actually went back on that and said, actually, no, I don't.
Oh, okay, yeah, in that case, that is fine. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, if you remember, I said, actually, that's not what I want. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed seeing he was going to win. That's the thing, though. It was fun for a while, and then when Everything Everywhere All at Once kept winning, it was like, oh yeah, they're going to win Best Actress for Michelle Yeoh, Best Director, Best Picture, and it was, you know, there's a lack of suspense, which is not that fun. And that's the issue, really, a lack of suspense when a movie just cleans up. But anyway, let's get into our predictions. So first off, Michael, Best Documentary Feature. Navalny was the winner. And you and I both selected that, but of course, Michael, you had Navalny as your lock of the week, so you get 2 points for that.
Yeah.
It's
good. Oh, I've pulled ahead. Yeah. I was really hoping that it would come down to like us having like our locks of the week and stuff, because I knew it would be very close. So I was hoping that could happen, but
I mean, just spoilers here. We tied.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah,
we both had 15. Which equals my high score from last year, 75%, and it's your new high score as well.
Yeah.
So, and we'll go through, but yeah, it was a draw this year. So the record is I've won 3 times and we've drawn twice. so far in our predictions since we've started doing this. Next up, Best International Film. Again, All Quiet on the Western Front was our picks, and indeed it won. Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front's easy, because it was the only one of those movies.
More like All Quiet on the Surprises Front. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. Of course, it was nominated for Best Picture, the only one from that category, so of course it was going to win. And to be fair, it did well. It got 4 Academy Awards, tying the record for most for an international film in terms of most Academy Awards picked up. So yeah, if it wasn't Everything Everywhere All at Once winning, it was All Quiet on the Western Front. Next up is Best Production Design. Now, this is the first one we both got wrong, Michael, because we both went for Babylon.
Yes.
And of course, what was it?
It was All Quiet on the Western Front.
There you go. Gave you a nice little clue when you followed it up. Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front, which, yeah, I mean, the Academy seemed to really like 2 movies again. That was one of them. So, yeah, again, we thought we'd spread it around. You know, hey, Babylon, that had a great production design, but nope. All Quiet on the Western Front. You know, it's like the people voting only had 2 movies on their mind this year. So next up was Best Visual Effects, and of course this had to go to Avatar. The Way of Water, and that was my lock of the week. You know, revolutionized visual effects, so of course it had to win. And you also picked that, so well done. No, that was probably the one movie which wasn't, you know, the 2 big winners of the night. That was a complete lock, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, yeah. Although I will say on that note, I am very happy in hindsight that we did at least choose different locks of the week and choose in, because otherwise it would have been even more boring.
Yes. So Best Costume Design is up next. This was your outside pick because we differed. This was only one of the 2 predictions in which we differed. And Best Costume Design, it did not go to Elvis, which I thought it would. It went to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, because I made the joke. It's like, well, they're just taking out the costumes from last time. You know, these aren't new costumes, but. Apparently, the Academy disagreed. So Ruth E. Carter became the first black woman to win 2 Oscars. That was your outside pick, so you get 2 points for that. So yeah, you're
pulled ahead.
You've got a healthy lead for now, Michael. Next up was Best Cinematography. Again, we both went for All Quiet on the Western Front, and that, of course, won. We knew it'd win. You know, it's a fairly obvious pick. That's the technical awards that we predicted, and so you did better than me. But let's go on to Best Animated Film. I've got this right every year so far, and indeed, I got it right again. This was an easy pick again. It was going to be Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, not the Disney Pinocchio.
Or the Pauly Shore one.
Or the Pauly Shore Pinocchio. Yes, it was going to be Guillermo del Toro's, and it won, and there was no surprises there either. Again, so there was a lot of picks this year which just weren't surprising. But the next one we disagreed on. This is the other one we disagreed on, which is Best Adapted Screenplay. So you thought it'd be All Quiet on the Western Front, and I thought it'd be Women Talking, and so therefore we disagreed. So this was my outside pick then. So I got 2 points if I got this one right. And I tell you what, Michael, this came relatively late in the Oscars, and this was we'd already had costume design. I think we'd already had we hadn't had Best Director yet, but I kind of knew it was going to be the Daniels. So everything apart from this had been, in terms of our picks, our shoo-ins, our look of the week, our outside picks. This was the last one which could really swing things. And of course, All Quiet on the Western Front was doing very well. And I was just desperate for this to be Women Talking, because you would have won. This was it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking a similar thing too, because obviously you mentioned All Quiet on the Western Front doing well.
Yes.
So I got close.
Yes, well, this was the pivotal award, really, which decided things. Of course, you were fast asleep, but I was just praying for Women Talking to win, and thankfully it did. Women Talking.
Wow, Luke, you are such a feminist.
I know, right? Women Talking beat All Quiet on the Western Front, and obviously it's a movie really about Hollywood. I don't know if you know what the movie's about.
I don't really.
No, but it's a kind of it parallels what's happened to women in Hollywood regarding the sexual abuse they've had. Except it's some women in a barn who taught for a while. Again, it wasn't surprising that it won. Again, that's why I picked it. But again, with how well All Quiet on the Western Front was doing, I was nervous, Michael. I was sweating. So thankfully that came through. Now on to Best Original Screenplay. This is where spreading it around for us, it just didn't work, did it? Because The Banshees of Inisherin, and that's how you say it, by the way, Inisherin, not Sheeran. That was both of our picks. It was a very good movie. Everything Everywhere All at Once, we didn't know it would be that hyped, but again, this is where we're wrong, because it picked up Best Original Screenplay, and that was like, once it won that award, it's like, it's going to win everything. And again, Jamie Lee Curtis was when the alarm bells got set off, but that was the confirmation. So yeah, again, last year we were wrong on best original screenplay. Both of us, we were wrong, and this year we're wrong as well.
We just can't with these original screenplays.
We picked Licorice Pizza last year
yeah.
for best original screenplay, and of course it was Belfast.
Yes.
So we got that wrong last year, and we got it wrong this year as well. So yeah, same pick, both wrong yet again, and you yet again get both the screenplay awards wrong, Michael. So yeah, we're tied at the minute, but of course, we end up on the final score because best supporting actress is next, and we both got that wrong as well. And this was the controversial moment of the night, if there ever was one.
Yes.
This was one of the first awards, and again, Jamie Lee Curtis won in Everything Everywhere All at Once, ahead of Angela Bassett, and there's this great reaction shot of Angela Bassett just really disappointed that she didn't win, and it went to this white woman. And that's the thing, people on Twitter, that's the one thing they were always going to be mad about something, and that was the thing they were mad at, that Angela Bassett, and not even, look, it could have been Angela Bassett winning and they would have been happy, but also it wasn't even the Asian supporting actress, which was, of course...
It was a white woman.
Yes, white. Stephanie Hsu. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. People thought she would win if it was going to go to an actress from Everything Everywhere All at Once, but no, it went to the white woman. So yeah, again, we'll look at this next year when we review Everything Everywhere All at Once to see if the Academy got it right, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, obviously, we both got that one wrong. We thought it'd be Angela Bassett. We thought the awards would be spread around, but again, that was a no. But Best Supporting Actor, again, this was my shoe-in. Ke Huy Quan. Did you see his acceptance speech, Michael?
No, I watched Brendan Fraser's acceptance speech because I'm a racist.
Okay. Well, this was, again, very emotional.
Was it? Didn't Harrison Ford congratulate him?
Yeah, well, Harrison Ford presented Best Picture.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So Ke Huy Quan went up and hugged him, and that was an emotional moment, of course, considering, their role in Indiana Jones together, 40 years ago. So yeah, incredible how things work sometimes. But again, this is why he was always going to win. It was an incredible comeback. This famous child actor doesn't get work, is not a professional actor for years and years, then comes back, wins an Academy Award. What a story, eh? Best actress. So this is the other one which, again, this was one of the ones beforehand where I was really struggling between Michelle Yeoh and Cate Blanchett. Again, if we knew the hype for Everything Everywhere All at Once, we would have both gone for Michelle Yeoh, right?
Yeah, we backed the wrong white woman.
Yeah, I thought you said Michelle Yeoh was white then. I was like,
no.
Oh, she's famously not white. She's famously Asian.
She's notoriously Asian.
Yes, she is the first Asian American. Sorry, not Asian American. Well, she's the first Asian to win best actress at the Academy. Or apparently there was one in the 1930s who hid her Asian heritage.
She was a closeted Asian.
Yeah, she just told everyone she's white, and people were like, okay. And she is married to Jean Todt, who is the former Ferrari Formula One boss. Did you know that?
Oh, wow.
I got the shock of my life when I saw Jean Todt sitting next to her. I was like, is that fucking Jean Todt, the Formula One guy? What the fuck? And I was like, oh yeah, I remember Jean Todt, apparently he was married to an Asian woman. I remember reading that, and damn, it was Michelle Yeoh. So small world, eh? Small fucking world. And yeah, again, so Cate Blanchett, this was our pick. We thought she'd win. I suspect we'll both conclude that Cate Blanchett deserved to win for her performance as Lydia Tarr. Again, we picked her because it was more of a character study than Michelle Yeoh's performance. But yeah, obviously, can't really complain too much about that one. And then Best Actor. This was, I tell you, Everything Everywhere All at Once won the last 6 awards apart from this one. Thankfully, there was a bit of a break, and that was, of course, Brendan Fraser winning as Charlie in The Whale. He gave an emotional speech. Did you like his speech, Michael? You said you heard it.
Yes, yeah. I thought it was, it was a bit emotional. Come on, dude. You're not acting anymore. Just be serious. Just take things seriously. No, yeah. I mean, it wasn't. I can't remember anything he said specifically. I just remember him being very Oh wait, no, I do remember. He said something like, "Whales can't swim at the depths of something's talent."
Yeah, he said, "Thank you. Everyone has whale-sized hearts as well."
Yeah, he was when you think about it, it's a bit cringe.
No, but he's a very earnest guy, which is why people like him, which was why people rooted for him. And now we get on to Best Director. Of course, again, it was the Daniels, Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for their directing in Everything Everywhere All at Once. This was your shoe-in, of course. So you pick up 2 points. That takes your total to 12, and my total to 12. And of course, there's 3 points for Best Picture.
Yes. Which of us was going to be right?
Yes. And we both, well, by this time, of course, we knew because we picked the same movie that we were going to draw. Just the question was, were we going to get 15 points or 12 points? And of course, since we picked everything everywhere all at once, we both knew we would end up on 15 points.
Yeah, which, to be fair, that also wasn't really a question at that point.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. That's what I was trying to imply. Yeah, this was an absolute lock. It wasn't when Harrison Ford stepped up, because normally, again, this is the bad thing about one movie sweeping it all. Normally there's some tension. There was just absolutely no tension here. Harrison Ford even he seemed bored, honestly, when he was reading it out. He was just like, I don't want to be here. Everyone knows it's going to be that bloody Chinese movie.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's not racist like that.
I don't think he's racist.
No, yeah. So congratulations to Everything Everywhere All at Once, the Best Picture winner. It won, no surprises. And yeah, I think it was Daniel Kwan who said, I've been up here a lot, so I don't really know what to say. They dominated. This was the year of Everything Everywhere All at Once. And yeah, Michael, we both end on 15 points. And of course, we will see next year whether we think it deserved to win all the awards it did, or whether there was better movies that deserved to win in its place. Certainly, though, here's the thing. Last year, Coda won. We both agreed that Coda wasn't that good, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, we did, yes.
There's no real controversy. Again, the only controversial thing was that Angela Bassett and Stephanie Hsu lost to The White Woman. All the movies that won were good movies. Some were better than others, but they were all good. There was no real bad one. I mean, Elvis, actually. Elvis, if that had won, Austin Butler. Talking of Best Actor, Austin Butler, he was the one behind Brendan Fraser that people thought he might steal it, but yeah, that would have been controversial. Overall, quite a normal Oscars, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Sweeping was the only notable thing. No slapping this year, Michael. No slapping. So that was a shame. Jimmy Kimmel did make some jokes about it, by the way.
Well, that's good. I'm sure in that case, if Jimmy Kimmel was there was one kind of slapping. Knee slapping.
Yes. He made a joke about... there was jokes about Cocaine Bear. At one point, Cocaine Bear was trying to do something with Malala, Malala Yousafzai, however you say it.
Wait, do you mean like the Afghan woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cocaine Bear was trying to eat
She's actually... Isn't she from Pakistan?
Oh, she was killed by the Taliban. Oh, sorry, shot by the Taliban, but she's from Pakistan. Yeah, that's interesting. Well
famously not killed. Apart from that, it was quite boring. But yeah, that's it, Michael. So you must be happy, actually, because this is your best ever result, right?
Yeah. You know what, Luke? I am happy. And also, it means, I feel like I've been catching you. Now the only room left for me to go is to overtake you.
Well, you did draw with me one other year.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
okay.
like I said earlier, of course.
Oh yeah, that was the year where if I wouldn't have made a few very obviously stupid decisions, I would have beaten you. Yeah,
it was right. It was right there for you. This year we both did very well, 75% in terms of total points, and we got 66% in terms of our raw picks. 10 out of 15 right, 15 out of 20 points. So yeah, roll on next year, Michael.
Roll the music, Johnny.
No, that's my line. Hit that music, Johnny.